All right,
Howdy.
welcome back to the channel. This is Tabletop Bob. We are playing Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden. And we've got a couple of new things to announce here. We are on both Twitch and YouTube tonight. So I've shared to a couple of different groups, but twitch.tv/Tabletop Bob. That is our Twitch handle here. We're also, as usual, on YouTube streaming, and yeah, everything looks good. I'm looking at all the levels. Everything looks like it's going good. Does anybody want to just double check? Maybe somebody on their phone. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. So a couple of quick announcements, and then we'll get started. We are in the middle of spooky season, and that means Halloween is right around the corner. Not only is Icewind Dale a great horror campaign, but I am starting a brand new campaign this Sunday, October 25th at 7:30 p.m. It is called Supernatural 20. It is going to be a one-shot Dungeons and Dragons 5e horror-themed campaign. So every time you watch, it will be a brand new adventure, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to use some alternate sanity, madness rules that'll kind of give continuity between sessions. And I'm excited to introduce my new group. Now let's talk about the old group that nobody cares about anymore. The Icewind Dale group. I'm just going to go around the horn again and introduce everybody. We've got Joey playing Rogal, the Dragonborn Paladin. We've got CJ playing Edmund Brycene, the Half-Elf Rogue.
Friend to elf and man.
I love it. Love it. We've got Stefano playing Flair, the half-elf bard. And then we've got Andrew playing Everard, the human ranger.
Everard.
From the 10 Towns. Yeah. So, I know, CJ, you're asking who wants to recap. Does somebody want to recap? I can do it as well if no one feels...
I did it last week, but
yeah,
I think
it should be somebody else.
It should be one of the players.
Yeah.
All right.
Because they can...
Let's see if I can remember all this.
Now, Joey, I'm having a hard time hearing you. I don't know if it's on my end, if the stream it's coming through. Say it again.
But it may be my mic.
Oh, okay.
How's it now?
I mean, I do hear you. It's just a little muffled.
You gotta lift that thing up.
Oh yeah, lift the mic. Your little mic thingy.
I don't have a mic. It's like a internal laptop.
Oh. You're not using your headphone mic, the little one right there? Yeah, that.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a mic.
That's the mic.
That's super good now.
Every time you touch it.
My ears start to bleed, Joey.
Welcome to technical difficulties with Tabletop Bob and Joey.
Wait, is this a mic?
That is the mic. That is. Joey, why don't you recap as loud as you can what happened last session?
Hold on. I'm just gonna
get out then.
Oh, that's much better. Much better.
Okay. I just did not realize that was the case. All right. So, from Rogal's point of view, we went down an alleyway. I got stabbed, and then I went down another alleyway, and then CJ was missing.
I'm sure that more happened than that.
Then what happened?
That's pretty much all I think. Rogal.
Okay. Well, you encountered the potential murderer, Sefik. You talked to him. He seemed to admit to the crimes of killing the 10 towners. They're killing at least 3 or 4 of the 10 towners. And he said he tried to pin you with the murders. And he had some understanding. He thought you had some understanding with him that you were going to take the fall. And, because you're both, cold spirits, he saved you. And he thought that was his payback.
And me being not from this land or culture, taking quite a bit offense to being blackmailed for murder. I didn't realize it was supposed to be an honor, but did not take too kindly to it.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. So then after Sefik got away, escaped, what happened next, Joey?
I believe we went to a hotel. Like we went to a tavern. We
Luskin
hung out
Arms.
somewhere. Wait, what's up?
The Luskin Arms.
Yes. Yeah, and then we talked to somebody.
We found a lovely dog. Remember that lovely dog?
Oh,
We're not quite up to the dog yet.
No.
Well, yeah. I mean, we could talk about the dog. So after Sefik kind of ran away, hid, you did encounter a dog. There was some time in between that, but mostly it was just recouping, gathering your thoughts. You saw a dog.
Short rest because I spent my hit
Yes, you
die.
took a short rest, and you found a dog named Boy, who came to you, seeking help. Brought you to its house, where you met one of its owners, Keegan. And Keegan mentioned that his husband, Garrett, was an explorer, a survivalist, and took a group up to Kelvin's Cairn, which is sort of the northwest of Merdwalden, your lake. And once he saw Boy, he realized that Garrett must be in trouble, because Garrett would not be separated from his favorite sled dog. So, I believe you agreed to help Keegan and get Garrett. And I think the last we left, you were going to travel directly across the tundra to Caer Konig. That was, I think, what we had discussed at the end. So,
Yes.
We were going to buy supplies to help us on the journey.
At Triglio.
yes, at Triglio, the supply shop in Targos. Okay, so let's do that. Let's bring our characters in here. We don't need to bring in the map just yet, but we'll enter Triglio and you can do some shopping real quick. All right.
All of our starting gold was that cheapskate didn't give us any money for solving the murder.
Hey, you tried. So, Triglio, why don't you give me a history check, Everard?
Got it. Eight.
You probably don't come here too often because you're a survivalist yourself. You kind of handle the wilderness on your own, so you may not have even come here too often. But growing up in the towns, even with an 8, you would know that this is, a cornerstone of the town. Everyone from any fishermen or explorers new to 10 towns, they stop at Triglio to get supplies. Anybody that wants to get any cold weather gear, this is where you go. The only thing you really can't get here is fishing supplies because most of that is all done from other stores. There are specialty crafters and merchants that do a lot of the fishing, but anything regarding the wilderness, it's at Triglio. Okay. So you enter into the store, and the store's proprietor, who you would know, Andrew, his name is Justin Hunray. He's a scrawny, scarecrow-like character who has been around 10 towns his whole life. He's a survivalist, and you can tell that age is kind of wearing on his body. And he welcomes you in, and he says, come now, out of the cold. Oh, I can feel it in my bones today.
Ah! Justin, I've heard so much about you. I've heard you've got the greatest wares in town from Everard here.
I scoffed in
Everard.
the background.
He says, I don't believe I've met you, Everard.
Oh. Hello, Justin. Well, maybe you don't remember me, but we've met. I've been in your lovely establishment before.
It's my mind. It's going these days. Some days better than others.
Ah, yeah. Tell me about it.
And the darkness really throws you for a loop. Hard to
these
tell
are-
when it's day or night.
These are dark times.
Yes,
But
yes, they
summer
are.
will come again.
Are you here for some gear? Some crampons, perhaps? Very icy
Well,
out.
We'll maybe need some gear.
What
But-
are crampons?
Give me a survival check, Stefano. There's no Google.
4.
No
A
10
4.
Crampons. Why, they keep you from slipping on the ice. He grabs almost looks like a small little bear claw or a bear trap, but it looks like it fits around a shoe. He says, "I could fit them for you on your boots. Promise you won't slip."
We'll maybe need those. But first, we're going to need some information. Maybe you have it. We're looking for a man called Keegan who would have come here. He was on his way to Cairns.
No,
Kelvin's
Kelvin's Cairn.
Calvin's Cairn. That's it.
Yeah.
He would have come here. He was with some Goliaths. I don't know if they'd have come in a shop with you, but maybe a day, 2 days ago. Do you remember? Keegan.
Garrett, you're talking about.
Garrett. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Garrett comes in here all the time. All the time. He was here, yeah, like you said, a few days ago. I think he was headed with a group. He didn't say who exactly, but he picked up a couple of coats for some other people.
Did he happen to say anything about where he was going?
No, he didn't say anything to me. Hold on a second. And Justin yells to the back of the store and says, no, never mind, sorry. No, he yells, he doesn't yell. He just basically says, no, unfortunately, he didn't mention where he was going, just said he needed some furs for some southerners. Small little halfling coat, and then a regular size coat.
Did it mention where he was staying when he was here, or anybody else he might be talking to?
Well, Garrett lives in the town, so he probably wouldn't be staying anywhere. He would just be at home. It seems that like Garrett just came in to buy some coats, and that was all he knows.
Well, we are going to be crossing the tundra. Could you recommend anything that we might need?
How
Oh,
much do the crampons cost?
crampons. He'll give you a list of pricing here. He says, "You're gonna walk, or are you looking to pick up a sled with dogs?"
For a dog sled. Could you
Yes,
supply
we
us that?
Of course I can. Of course I can. Crampons cost 2 gold per pair. So, a gold each, but you're going to want 2. The dog sled, if you're looking to rent or to buy, the prices are a little different. So buying your own sled empty would cost 20 gold pieces. And a sled dog would be 50 gold pieces. You probably want, for 4
Maybe we'll
people,
rent.
you're going to probably want at least 1 or 2 per person, just so that they don't get exhausted. So you might want 5 or 6, is what he suggests.
Dogs?
Yeah, 5 or 6 dogs. That's to buy them. But to rent them, he'd rent the wagon for 5 silver pieces a day. And each dog would be about 10 gold in total. He'd give you 6 dogs for 10
well,
gold in
to
total.
buy?
No, to rent. To rent.
We do have a dog of our own. Any chance you could drop that price a bit?
Well, we'd only
Give me
need one less dog. We need 5 dogs instead of 6.
Give me a persuasion check, see how much he'll go down. Yeah.
Can I assist?
Yeah. What do you
I
say?
don't think you need to.
What do you say, Joey?
I say Please.
We heard that Garrett was in some trouble. He's such a lovely man. We're going to go to his rescue, but surely you can reduce the price a little bit for a mission of mercy. Oh, Justin, my friend.
You said Garrett's in trouble?
Yes, his boy came back with a piece of the sled, but no sign of Garrett. Boy's his favorite dog. We think he's out there on the cairn.
Oh, I will then give you the advantage there, Stefano. I know you said you don't need it, but I will give you the advantage then.
Give it a try.
Okay.
I'll take the 21.
Still 20. Yeah, still 21. Actually, I'm just gonna switch the camera now so that we see the roll 20 screen. Okay. Yeah. So when you say Garrett's in trouble, Justin says, "Whoa, hold on. He's in some danger." You say? What happened to him?
Well, he hasn't come back from his expedition yet, and we're going to try to find him.
Oh,
His
good
husband
dear
sent
me.
for
This is his dog here, Boy.
Oh,
See?
yeah, that's Boy. Yeah, I recognize Boy.
Boy come back on his own.
That's not good. That's not good. Have you talked to Keegan?
Yes.
Hi,
He's
Keegan
the one
sent
who
us.
requested we go and search for Garrett.
Ah, okay. Well, then I could definitely help you out. Just rent the sled, and I'll give you the dogs as long as you bring him back. If you don't bring him back, you gotta pay for him though.
Absolutely. You have our word.
We'll
Don't
be coming back here soon to bring Garrett back home.
don't lose any of my pups out there.
She'll be of highest priority to us.
Second
All right.
highest priority. Garrett is
After Garrett.
priority number one.
That is actually second highest priority. He's got a point.
Joey's like, let's go for lunch.
That's
Can't get in the tundra without an empty stomach.
Wait, am I still levels of exhaustion or?
I think you were at 2. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're still at 2. Yeah.
And, wait, so like how? So we have long rests and everything, or
We-
You did have
any-
a long rest, yes.
Only one.
okay.
One.
You're getting there, Joe. You're getting there.
There's no time. We have to go rest Garrett straight away.
Well, it's a long journey. I think I mentioned this last time that if you take dogs, it would probably take you about 6 or 7 hours to get there. Remember, the dogs have to rest too, so they
Mhm.
can't just go straight.
Can
We'll
he
talk
sleep
about
on the way?
We'll talk about the mechanics. Yeah, I would
If
say
I
as
would-
long as you have something to keep you very warm, Joey, you might be able to. Yeah, it
I mean,
might.
I have cold weather clothes.
Yeah,
so-
but we're changing that way that interacts with the game. We don't want it to be an automatic pass, so you're gonna get advantage. But if you could, I don't know, if you were able to like lie on the sled or whatever, that would be possible. Yeah, so he's gonna give you his biggest sled that you can all get on, the 4 of you. It would be tight, but Joey, if you weren't piloting, you could sit in the sled and rest as long as you can.
How much is the sled?
Well, 5 silver.
5 silver
Per
a day.
Per day.
We
Mhm.
pay when we get back, eh?
Yeah, he's gonna make you pay for 1 day right now.
Well,
Okay.
fellas, the 4 sets of crampons and the 5 silver are on me this time.
Oh, fire.
Oh wow.
But don't forget that when the rewards come in.
Okay,
Adrian,
so 5
Your 2
crampons. That's 10 gold pieces.
No, 4.
Oh yeah.
So that's 8 gold pieces and 5 silver.
Yeah.
Can I assume he has like basic adventuring gear in the shop?
Yes, he does. Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything from the player's handbook that would be very common would be
Okay.
there, but it would be double the price
Double
because-
the price.
because
Yeah,
there aren't many
inflation, though.
caravans coming through right now.
All right, so then I'm not going to buy that many of those things. I'm going to buy this many of those things. And
How about a
let's
couple of
see.
torches?
Couple of torches, that's fine.
Mhm.
Again, torches would be common, double the price.
Got it.
I have no money.
Are
Yeah.
caltrops a common item?
Give me a percentile die. I'd say there's a 30% chance he would have caltrops.
92.
No.
No.
So you if you want to, I know that we didn't do this in the beginning. Icewind Dale setting says that everybody gets cold weather clothes.
Mhm.
But if you would like to choose a little bit more specific of what your clothes would look like, I'm going to send you in the chat what some of the options would be. So you could have bearskin, bobcat, fox, lynx, owl bear, sure. Snowy owl bear, sorry. Snow leopard, winter wolf. So you can kind of pick the furs that you have. I didn't like give you options at the beginning, but you could kind of style your character how you want. I'll type them in the chat. Bear, bobcat, lynx, fox, snow leopard. There you go. And yeah, wolf. Okay. All right, so any other items you want to buy? You got crampons. So what crampons do is they prevent you from slipping on any icy surfaces. You don't even have to make checks. Normally you'd have to make checks if you're on some sort of slick ice. The winter clothing that you're wearing gives you advantage on survival saving throws. You're buying dogs who will need a short rest for every hour that they pull a sled. So you can take short rests with them. And we talked about the pricing of them. We talked about how long it'll take you to get there. Anything else you would like to buy?
Before Everard buys the torches.
Yeah.
Can I go? Does he have lanterns?
He does, yeah.
Okay.
I just
I'm gonna
bought.
go over to the hooded lanterns and say, perhaps a hooded lantern would do better than those torches, friend.
Well, how much is the hooded lantern?
10 gold.
Hmm.
And then the flasks of oil to... I mean, we could chip in and get the lantern together. I have enough for perhaps the lantern, but we would need oil as well.
The oil is only 2 silver.
I mean, if you would like to split it.
I can buy it. 10 gold and 2 silver.
You want to buy it?
Mm-hmm.
The oil only lasts for so long, friend. We may need more than just one flask.
Hmm.
I mean, I'll buy 3 flasks of oil.
I would contribute, but I'm short on gold at the moment.
I'll put in for
okay.
another one. This 2 silver pieces are weighing me down.
And the lantern will... I have 9 silver to chip in for the lantern, but we can work out a price together to figure out how much we would like to spend on it, to split it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well-
that's fair. I trust you all to take care of your gold and your money. So
I'll chip in 4 gold, or I'll chip in 5 gold.
Okay. So I'll take.
Okay, for half of the lantern.
So I'll put
Okay.
a further 5 gold in, and that gives us the lantern.
and no torches.
No torches
Oh,
Okay.
jeez.
The lanterns.
and oil.
I
And that's
bought
going to be it.
I bought a flask.
Yeah, so I have...
So
Three.
I don't have any torch. I don't have any gold at all.
We know you're
So,
poor.
okay. I go up to Everard and I say, like, excuse me, but this is kind of embarrassing. but could I possibly get one of those torches? And then I will pay you back.
Flair kind of trudges over to the hooded lanterns. And is like, another hooded lantern.
Another one? It's too pricey for me.
What a generous gift.
I'm buying me oil. How much is my oil? 2 silver pieces. I get
double the piece. So it's one silver.
So one in the book, two at the lovely.
Okay.
Is anyone else buying any oil?
I bought 1 flask.
I have 3 flasks of oil.
Okay.
All right, I'll get
There's fun to
2.
throw at people.
Yeah.
And,
so you
and
can.
a hooded lantern for Rogal.
Perfect.
Flattering you are. Too
You'll
kind.
have 10 gold for the hooded lantern.
I'll get 4.
So we're getting 2 hooded lanterns.
Yeah, I'm carrying 1 hooded lantern. Who's got the other one?
Rogal.
Rogal.
Nice.
We need our companions to see in the dark, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
I elbow Edmund.
I look down at you, and I'm like a little like awkward about it.
So
Okay.
just for gameplay sake, I don't know, Bobby, if you have it. For the hooded lantern, it's 30 feet of dim light,
30 feet.
or 30 feet of bright light, 30 feet of dim light,
Yep.
and each flask of oil lasts for 6 hours.
6 hours per
Flask of oil.
pint. Is it flask?
It says flask and then pint in parentheses.
Okay, so a flask is a pint.
A flask is a pint.
Gotcha. Okay, that's what I have here. Yeah. 30 bright, 30 dim, and
Right.
6 hours per pint.
Yeah.
Question:
Perfect.
How do I hold it?
Light.
So I've got a gallon of oil. That's pretty sweet.
Are you talking about a hooded lantern, Joey?
Yeah, like I'm holding a shield and I'm holding an axe.
It's in your backpack.
I attach it to your belt. There you go.
Like it's just gonna be swinging around.
You may
In a combat, it might fall, break. Who knows?
light it, put it down, and then only fight in the area around.
It's like wait, like just.
I mean, Joey, it is a free. You could just draw a weapon like your axe, right? So you could just have your shield out and the lantern, and when it fights, like CJ said, just put it down and draw your
True.
weapon.
True.
You know,
I'm gonna get some more torches anyway.
Okay.
They're
If
also
you ever played The Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess, he holds the lantern on his belt just fine.
That's Link.
All right, I got.
magic.
Rogal. He's a clumsy dragon with -1 dexterity and -1 constitution.
I
I got
love.
18 torches as well, so we can have a tiki party.
There you
I
go.
take the lantern. I go back to Justin. Hey, could I sell this back, please?
All sales are final, he says. All sales are final. All right. Is there anything else you want to buy before you leave Triglio? There are some other specific cold weather things that you might be interested
What
in.
else? I want to look around the shop and see if there's anything that I think is useful.
Yeah, so he's got fur-lined, all different sorts of clothing, hoods that you can attach to your cold weather gear. He's got snowshoes. He's also got goggles.
But I want to get a hooded goggle and some snowshoes.
Okay.
Well, how
How
much
much
is
is that?
Snowshoes are 2 gold as well. You can only wear them with your boots, not the crampons, so you'd have to change them out. You only really want to wear the snowshoes in heavy snow, though, he says.
What about the hood and the?
We'd say that all in all, that could be a gold piece to get the hood and the goggles.
All right, I'm buying hood goggles and snowshoes.
Yeah.
I'll get all of them.
So how much were the goggles?
We'll say 5 silver pieces.
All right, I'm gonna buy a pair of goggles as well.
Okay, great.
I'm gonna get the whole Megillah.
Okay.
Hood, goggles, and snowshoes. What was that? 3 gold total.
Yes.
I'm gonna continue window shopping.
And Joey picks up, or Rogal picks something up, and he's like, Hmm. Puts it right back. Oh.
What was the last? Justin. As someone who would know about the goings on around the outside of town, would you be able to tell what the weather might be like in the next day or two as we go out on this adventure for us?
He says with the rime, it's so hard to tell. Blizzards seem to pop out of nowhere. Used to be able to, tell the patterns of the weather. It's almost as if it's erratic, based on the whim of the Frost Maiden.
Very
Has anyone
well.
not got goggles?
Joey.
Rogal does not have goggles.
What?
You're the only one without goggles.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy you some goggles and present them to you as a gift.
Joey, these people love you.
Buying him food, we're buying him clothes, we're buying him lanterns.
He's going to need goggles. It's going to be awful. His poor little eyes, they'll freeze up.
Rogal's never been this flush with gifts before.
It's so
like
nice.
you see some blue blush on my white scales.
My dear friend, Rogel.
All right. You want to head out to the to Caer Konig?
Avast.
All right.
I'm ready.
Justin bids you farewell. He says, "Now go get
Well,
Garrett
Justin.
and bring him back."
Of
You can
course.
count on us.
Edmund Brycene, friend to elf and man, Wink is on the case.
Perhaps you remember Everard the Everhard next time I'm here.
I reckon I will.
I just nod and awkwardly leave, without saying goodbye.
All right. So let's get to the wilderness section here. All right. So I'm going to explain to you how this is going to work. So basically, every hour you're required to make a survival check for the cold, and as long as you want to rest the dogs, every hour you give them a 15-minute break, let them drink or eat. You can continue on like normal. You don't have to make any handle animal checks. If you want to go further and you want to push them, you could risk giving the dogs levels of exhaustion. So that's how that's going to work, traveling. This trip is going to take, well, actually, I'm going to let Andrew make a navigation check using survival. And I think that'll determine if it's going to be a quicker or a longer trip. But it's still going to be somewhere in the range of 5 to 7 hours. Okay, do you get
9.
advantage on this? I forget what the favored terrain.
I'm going to say, yeah.
I forget what it gives you. I know it gives you a ton of bonuses. All right, so if you have that, it would be a 21.
Difficult terrain doesn't slow your group's travel. You can't
Gotcha.
become lost.
That's
I
it,
remain
though.
alert to danger.
Okay, so it can't slow your travel. There we go.
Just as far as navigating with the dog sled, would proficiency with land vehicles be useful?
Oh, I'm proficient with land vehicles.
Yes.
Yeah, I would say you do need the proficiency with land vehicles. You would add your proficiency to it. Yeah,
Maybe considered
Oh, lucky you got me, boys.
I would say that would be appropriate. It'd be like a carriage. Sure.
I have it all.
God, what would
Okay.
you do without you?
This is from when I was a soldier. Captain.
I'd like to rest. We can switch off, and I can lead the dogs.
No, Edmund, you're proficient with sleds.
Yes, certainly.
Oh, when did you learn that?
Back home, down south,
It's sledding down south.
Yeah, Southerners are very skilled.
Well,
I'm impressed.
maybe it was a different type of animal, and it translates.
Mm.
It translates. Maybe it was horses or something else. Or racing
Well-
dogs.
Well, it's good to have some drivers and navigators. And I lean back and I put my feet up. Let's go.
Okay. All right. So then, who's going to start the ride then with the dogs? Will it be CJ or will it be Andrew?
I'd prefer to start.
Okay. So give me a handle animal check, or give me your land vehicles check, whichever is. No, give me the land vehicle one. Yeah.
All right, got it.
And we'll use handle animal to push the dogs if you want to.
What is that? Dexterity?
Yeah, what skill on top of it?
Yeah, dexterity. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
13.
Great. All right, so you're making good time, and your sense of direction tells you that you'd probably get there within the 6 hours. What time did you want to leave? I know that you encountered Sefik early in the morning, and you spent probably the rest of the morning. Are you leaving at like daybreak, 10 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if you can leave that early, that'd be great.
Yeah.
We've got to
Okay,
get to
that's fine.
Garrett. I'm very concerned.
Yeah, you didn't delay, so that's fine. All right, so you're heading out, and we need survival checks for. Sorry, not survival checks. Constitution saving throws for the cold. You're going to get advantage on this because of your cold weather clothing. Okay, Edmund, you're good. Everard's good. Flair is good.
Real quick, how many levels of exhaustion am I at? Am I at 2 right
Two.
now?
2.
I'm at 2. So
I
does
don't
that
think
mean
you
I
don't
have
get the saving
disadvantage
throws.
on ability checks?
Yeah, the saving throws are fine.
Okay, hold on.
Your saving throws are fine, so you get the advantage.
All right, and see, so Constitution save, right?
Yep.
And
Yeah.
And you got advantage on this.
oh shit.
So roll it again. There you go.
Oh, you're good.
All right, so you're good. That's the first hour. You're going to rest the dogs, or are you going to continue going?
Well, we have to rest the dogs. Then.
No,
Yeah.
you
We
could,
gotta
you could
rest
push
the
them.
dogs.
All right, so we'll take a rest. CJ, roll me a d20. Okay.
18.
All right, great. After a quick break, you get back on the sled. Another Constitution saving throw for an hour of travel.
Got it.
And you do get advantage.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Double deuces.
Hmm.
It's really
Everard.
Oh my god.
You suffer a
That's
level of
wild.
exhaustion. You
Whoa,
suffer a
whoa,
level
what
of
happened to that
exhaustion.
11?
It's an 11 or a 6.
Does the 11 pass?
Oh, is that your first? Oh,
Yeah.
oh, you rolled one without advantage.
Yeah, I
got
rolled
you.
one without advantage, then I rolled another one.
Okay, so the 11 passes. Oh, yeah. The 11 passes. Yep. Okay. All right. 2 hours into the journey, I'm going to place you on a map here.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, place your characters in. You should have sight ready to go.
Any particular place?
Center. Yep.
Can
Does
you
sight
put mine in?
working?
I can never work out how to put mine in.
Oh, you did. I'll give you night vision.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Should work now, right?
Oh, yeah, I got it.
I'm a dude.
Can everybody see?
There's a lot
I
of
can't see.
field of view. Is that right?
It's
I just
60
know
feet.
here.
You'll be good, Joey. I'm giving you the sight now. What about now, Joey?
Oh yeah, much better.
Okay, good. All right. So place yourselves here by this is boy.
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 All right, and I'll give
Oh, that's
you
cool.
Such a sweet dog.
a couple
Just-
more dogs, but that's boy. This one, we'll label him boy. We'll give him a heart.
Hmm.
Okay. So you've got your dogs all here. They're resting.
Doggos.
And what are you guys doing on this short rest? What would you be doing? What would your characters be doing?
Telling people stories of Icewind Dale.
All right. You can discuss amongst yourselves.
I'm like using my claw, dipping it in ink, and like writing in my book.
You're writing my tales just to inspire you.
I look up at you and I go, of course. And I make sure you don't see what I'm writing.
I'm strumming on my lute, trying to write a song.
About my tales which are inspiring you.
It's called Girl of Ice.
Cold as ice.
Yeah.
She was as cold as ice.
Of course, you had the a cappella version back in Waterdeep.
I got my lute.
Yeah, you could play the lute. Yeah. So as you're talking amongst each other, sharing stories of your previous adventures, feeding the dogs, letting them rest, trying to stay warm. Everard, you see directly north of you a very bright lantern light. Somebody approaching. They're on foot, and you see. Can you see the light they're emitting?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You see a person walking with a very bright lantern up by their face. They're headed your way. Looks like they're walking through the snow.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
I'll tell everybody. Oh, I see a weird man walking towards us.
Where?
Up there north.
Yeah, and you can see there's some rocks, and you can see the ice and all that. There's
Ask Everard, are we close to a settlement where someone like this would be seen by themselves traveling?
Nay, we're on a tundra.
I start walking towards the man.
and hold on one second.
Shout.
Edwin, not Edwin. Everard, give me a history check.
History. Got it. No, sorry, I'm still got advantage on. Let me
I'll take the
do
first
it again.
one. Always take the first one if that happens.
All right.
You know that even though you're in the tundra, this is called the Dwarven Valley. There are dwarves that live and mine near Kelvin's Cairn.
I will tell them that.
Okay.
Could this be one of the dwarves?
Could bear.
Let us ask and
Maybe.
find out.
I speak Dwarvish.
Perhaps we should wait for them to approach us, Rogal. We don't want to disturb them.
Fair enough.
So the creature keeps walking towards you, and it's, again, you can't really see much about the figure, the detail, because it's this bright light is shining from a lantern kind of near their face. If you want to get closer, you can approach. You probably could yell to the person.
Wait,
Yeah, I yell, and I'm like, how goes it?
are the dogs ready to go?
When you look at the dogs, you see that a lot of them have perked up their ears and they're looking towards the person coming. In fact, Boy, you hear a slow growl come from it.
I want to get the dogs
defensive
ready
growl.
to go so we can flee if we need to.
So you start readying the dogs, pitching them back, and okay. All right, so Everard starts to get the dogs reined in. Joey, what do you say?
I approach the dude. And
Sure, move your character.
I approach the figure, and I shout like, "How goes it, friend? Lovely weather we're in right now."
There is no response. Just
May
the
I
creature continues to
Perhaps
saunter
have your
towards you.
name? My name is Rogal.
No response, Joey.
I'd like to go now.
Not
Are
a
the
talker.
dogs ready yet?
Shout, Rogal, stand back. And, like, kind of motion him to come back away from the light-emitting creature. And then kind of shout towards the creature, "Hold, friend! Approach no closer until you identify yourself."
So you say this, and
And I'm going to ready a weapon while I
yeah.
say that.
As you, almost as if you say, "Don't approach further," it starts to pick up speed and start to move even into your light range. And as it moves into your light range, you can tell that this creature is not a person. In fact, there's no lantern being held. The light is emitting directly from the face, between where the hood should be. Where the hood
my
is.
God.
Yeah.
I'm worried about the dogs.
John Carpenter's The Thing. So,
It's-
the Thing poster. So,
Like-
I'm going to show you a picture of what you see. Hold on. Why can't I give it to you? I want to show you a picture. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I'll show you a picture. Here we go. All right, so you see this thing walking towards you.
Oh,
Oh, that doesn't look good.
Where's the picture? Oh, that thing?
On roll 20.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
get
let's
on
go.
the sled and I motion everybody. We should probably go.
Okay. So we're
I
going to
believe.
head into initiative here. You can obviously get on the sled on your turn. And if you want to, it's just going to take at least, I'd say, another round for you to finish hitching the sled together.
Oh,
Okay.
Jesus.
I'm going to roll for the creature.
I can roll for the group. A D20, right?
All right, so you win the roll off. So discuss, give yourselves like 30 seconds to talk about strategy, and then we'll begin.
Yeah, we should definitely just flee, right?
Yeah, I want to leave.
I'm going to destroy this thing.
You want to destroy it?
Evil undead creature wandering in the wilderness by itself? Pretty sure we should probably destroy it.
Okay. I mean, like, I'm with you. I'm down to fight. Like,
Just concerned with the
but-
dogs. I don't want it
Like-
hurting the dogs. Then we're going to be
well,
stuck here.
Dogs can fight them for themselves, and don't get the dogs killed. Fight the thing away from the dogs.
Yeah,
All
I'm gonna move back and try to have the dogs move back with me.
All right.
So
So
who's
we're
going?
fighting.
All right, well, let me shoot it with an arrow and see what happens then, maybe.
All right, yeah. Yeah, Everard, if you want to go first.
Okay. Everard, sounds like you're going first.
Yeah.
Go for
I
it.
pull up, and I'm going to shoot it with an arrow with my brand new +7.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Nice.
19 to hit. 4
19
piercing
strikes
damage.
true.
it's rolling your damage dice with disadvantage.
Oh,
Huh?
That's weird.
that's weird. Well, let me do a straight D8 while I figure that out.
Sure.
There's 1d8 plus 3.
So it's 10.
10 damage. Gotcha. Okay. All right. So you hit it. It strikes true. And even though it looks like it was a clean hit, it doesn't seem bothered by the arrow. I mean, it definitely staggered, but it's coming towards you. And it'll move in a second. Okay. 10, right? Andrew, 10? 10 damage?
Yep.
Okay. All right, and then it goes. So it's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20. Whoa, got big. 25, 30. So I guess it's going to double move to you. And it's now that it's in your face, it is just blinding bright light emanating from its face. Actually, you know what it's going to do? It's not going to go double move. It's going to stay right there. Andrew, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Got it. Not with advantage, just normal, right?
Correct.
16.
Okay, great. Actually, you know what? I would give you advantage on it. Sure, because you have the goggles, right?
Yeah,
go
I've
ahead.
got the goggles on.
Yeah, give me an advantage.
I'm just going to roll one more dice.
Yeah. Okay,
that
so you take the
doesn't help.
16. All right. All right, so this light is shining in your face, and you do feel like, you know, this could be potentially blinding light if you weren't too careful where you looked. Okay. Go to the group.
I should hit it with my axe.
Can I go? I don't know.
Yeah, go ahead, Edmund.
Joey,
What?
do you want to go now or?
Yeah, I mean that way when I'm next to it, you can get your sneak attack,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's better. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. 1, 2. All right, yeah, I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna axe this thing.
Hit it, Joey.
A question.
Ooh. Here it comes.
Does that hit?
That does hit. 15
All right.
hits.
Sweet.
That's not the damage.
Oh wait, what?
That's a D20.
Oh shit.
Put the word axe in the chat.
Damage? Oh,
You just
axe
hit-
in the chat. Sorry.
There you go. Oh, big money.
Hey,
Why didn't it add yours?
14.
There. 14. Because Joe, you when you leveled up, you took the dueling
No.
fighting style.
Wait, what?
Did you
Oh, wait,
take
why
the
is the
dueling
plus
fighting
six?
style?
It should be
It's +4,
Yeah.
+4.
and it's
Plus
not
four.
adding the
That's
+4.
12.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's 12.
So what's the total then? 12? 12
12.
damage. Okay.
Yeah, 12.
Which
I have plus
fighting
one
style did
strength.
you choose?
Hmm?
Which fighting style did you choose?
Defense.
Oh, okay. All right, but still 12 damage. You take a hack at it. You cut open its winter clothing to reveal that there's practically nothing underneath. It
Oof.
looks like it's perhaps even like decaying flesh.
Just I'm as I cleave into it, I'm like shocked in horror about it.
Yeah, totally. All right,
Does it
now we
look
go
like
to
it got hurt?
Yeah. Everard.
Edmund.
Edmund. That's what I meant.
5, 10. As I'm moving, because I already drew one weapon, as it was approaching, I'm going to draw a dagger with the other. So I have a short dagger. And I'm going to attack once with a short sword. Oop, and not with advantage, but a non-natural 20. Apparently.
That will hit.
And then it's gonna do. Oh, and this is with sneak attack now.
Sweet.
Oh, shoot! That
Too many dice.
So that would be 4 and 9. So we're gonna ignore that. So 13 damage.
13. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so
And I'm gonna make a second attack with my offhand dagger weapon. Bonus action.
sure.
16.
Go ahead.
And that's gonna do 1 damage.
Hey, 1 is 1. Right? Better than 0.
Better than 0.
Better than 0. Yeah. So you kind of stab it with you have a scimitar, right? That's your sword or short sword.
Short sword.
So you're hitting a short sword, dagger in the leg, and I mean it obviously is doing damage, but it doesn't react in the way that a person would when they're getting stabbed. You know, it's just
And then,
unnatural responses to the damage.
15, 20. I'm gonna move further to like towards the back of it to try and like take its attention away from like the dogs and the people in front.
Yeah.
Of it,
Okay.
and try and move more towards the back of it and draw its attention away.
Okay. Sure. Stefano?
I
What's
will
flavor?
viciously mock it.
Okay, go ahead. I'm going to make it save. It's a charisma or a wisdom, I forget.
It is wisdom.
Wisdom. Uh, 15.
It passes.
Okay. All right.
So I am sad. And then I'm going to kind of move away. And as I'm moving, I kind of want to whistle at the dogs and wave my arm.
Okay, what do you want him to get the dogs away?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not gonna make a check here because that would be, I think, wrangling the dogs would be a handle animal check, and you used your action already. We'll see if the
Okay.
dogs, just instinctively follow you or not. We'll see on the end of the... Actually, the end of the round now. Let's see. Were they all hitched, Andrew? Did you hitch them all?
I was trying to hitch them.
But then
I
you
don't know if I
attacked, correct? This last turn? Yeah. So Boy is going to... He'll be the last dog that you didn't hitch or whatever. He'll come up to the creature and try to bite it.
Yeah.
I'll roll attack here. Oh, Boy crits you. Boy.
Boy with
Good boy.
Good boy.
Good boy.
Good
Good
boy.
boy. All right, so Boy is going to do 14 damage.
Huh.
Yeah.
Boy does a D8 damage.
And he has to make a saving throw to see if he stays up from a trip attack there. It does. It is able to withstand and stay. So Boy grabs at its leg. The creature tries to like shake Boy off and kind of turns his attention to the dog rather than Andrew. All right, let's roll for next round.
I'll roll.
Okay, discuss.
Shouldn't you hit him with a sneak?
Yeah, to start off.
I hit him with a sneak.
Hit him with the sneak.
Okay, you ready to go? Is that all the planning you need?
Hit him with that sneak.
Did the other dogs follow?
Yeah. The other dogs are they're attached to the sled, so they pull the
Yeah, I
sled
guess,
a little bit, but they kind of do look at you and they'll move. But Boy
I'm
decided to move on his own.
I'm the Pied Piper now.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go and attack.
Yep. Go ahead, Edmund.
First attack. Oof, 12.
A 12 will not hit.
All right. Bonus action dagger.
Oof.
Mm. Not your. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna try and get this thing to burn its reaction. I don't know if it has many reactions, but if I yeah, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna take a step back to try and get it to attack me.
Okay. Sure, it'll take an attack on you.
Burn its reaction to try and attack me.
Sure. It's going to try to slam you with its arm there. Not going to hit. Rolls a critical 1, so it's going to miss as you slide away.
And then I'm going to kind of move behind this rock formation.
Okay. Yeah, perfect. All right. So that's your movement, that's your action, and bonus action, the offhand. Gotcha. All right. The creature goes. It's going to step right here in between. It's going to put a slam on the dog and Everard. So the dog, it's going to hit Boy. Yeah. Boy is going to... Oof.
That's why I should have taken protection.
Boy is going to go down. Boy
Is he
gonna
dead?
Go down. We don't know. We'll find out.
Can
Boy
I
goes
use
down.
lay on hands?
Let's go to Andrew. The slam attack. A total of 20. I believe that hits.
Mhm.
And you are going to take... let's see. You're going to take... I think you're going to go down, Andrew. 13 bludgeoning damage. Plus... 4... 1, 2, 6... 12 cold damage.
Holy.
Do I still have those temporary hit points from the hearty breakfast?
Did you use them in the fight with Sevik?
No, I didn't. I
Then
didn't
you
use
still
any.
have them. Yeah.
Didn't we take a long rest after the fight with Suffolk though?
No, we
No,
took
short-
a short rest.
Oh,
Short
okay.
rest.
That's when my hit die.
That's 4.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I still go down anyway.
You still go down? Okay. And then, last thing on its turn, it's going to turn its bright, beaming face at Joey. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
What's Constitution?
I am going to give you advantage on it though because you have the goggles.
I don't have the goggles.
Andrew,
I
bought you
bought you
goggles.
goggles.
But you bought me goggles?
Joey,
Oh, that's
we're,
right. Oh yeah,
we're
I do
saying
have the goggles.
they're
Oh
so
my God.
kind to you. They
I'm
love
like,
you,
why?
right?
They're just on your face. Where are my goggles?
Has anyone seen my goggles? They're on your.
All right, Constitution save. Here we go. Once we find out.
What's really amazing is that they had dragonborn head-shaped goggles in a place where there's very
Yeah,
few
they're
supplies.
like the size.
Oh,
It's like one on
16,
each
you're
eye.
right.
Yeah.
Hey, like
Okay,
not
so-
today, baby.
So a 16, you're okay, but you do feel like without those goggles, you would have been that light would have blinded you.
It's like, thank God I'm wearing these goggles. I really do need to thank Everard one more time.
Okay, all right. So
right.
Everard, you're down. That leaves Joey.
I would like to
and
go first if
Claire,
you don't mind.
Go for it.
Oh wait, didn't it already use its reaction?
It did.
That messes up what I want to do.
Oh, sorry.
That's
How does
okay.
that mess it up?
I Dissonant Whispers makes it automatically use its reaction to run away, and then
Oh,
Rogal would have gotten. I should have thought of this ahead of time because everyone would have gotten an op attack if it succeeded. Well,
Hey, man.
anyway,
Yeah, because now Rogal can attack and disengage and run and get away from it without provoking an op attack.
I'm gonna kill it.
that is true. He could actually I might try it anyway because then he could heal someone and then run away. Or
Wait, what? I mean, it's already used.
it's okay. I'm gonna go. So I'm just gonna cast Vicious Mockery on it.
okay. So wisdom, right?
Yes.
All right. 10.
Okay, so that he fails.
3 damage.
3 damage
Okay, and he's gonna have disadvantage on his next attacks.
on his next. It's
Singular.
really just one attack, I
Singular attack. Yep.
believe. And I'm going to bonus action 60 feet. That's good. I'm going to bonus action Healing Word.
The dog. I mean,
Yeah. Well, the
Sure.
dog hasn't gone yet, so
Go ahead.
I haven't gone.
Oh, you haven't? Oh, okay, yeah, that's true.
So healing word.
I'm going to bonus action Healing Word
Okay.
on, and now I'll probably do it on Everard.
Just do it on yourself.
On the dog or Everard?
Everard.
Oh, okay. I thought you said the dog. Did I hear something?
We're trying to figure it out.
Oh.
All right, so you get 7 hit points.
All right. So Everard, you wake up as you see this creature shining its bright light in Rogal's face. You see Boy on the floor next to you with a, he's like passed out, got clubbed in the head with a heavy coat arm.
I yell at Rogal, heal the dog.
I hit
All
the
right.
dude.
Rogal, you're up.
I swing my axe at this thing, shining light directly into my eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna make this attack roll first. Bam. Oh shit. Sorry.
It's
Let
all
me
good.
redo that.
That's all good.
Yeah.
We take the first roll. So 15, that hits.
All right. Cool.
Yeah. Do your thing.
And all right. So with that, I'm gonna use my divine smite.
Woo! Look at
And then
this.
I'm also going to, as a bonus action, cast Searing Smite.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna fucking explode
What
this thing.
power.
All right. Let's do this.
you were supposed to cast Searing Smite before you hit.
Yeah.
Oh, before I hit.
Yeah.
It's like a you load it into the weapon, that sort of thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So maybe I
but-
should. So then just divine
Uh,
smite.
I'm fine. This is your first time with the power. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess I'll roll the axe damage and then just add whatever. So that's the axe. So that's
Yep, 4.
8
Yep. So 8.
plus
Do your
2d8s
d8s for the smite.
for the smite.
Yeah. Ooh, 11. Pretty solid. So
11,
19 so far.
and sorry, gotta check. If it's 1d6 or 2d6.
And this is radiant.
Extra
damage.
1d6 damage. Sorry, minus.
Does it do
Yeah,
it-
okay.
or if it's undead,
So-
right?
And it takes a d6 fire damage.
Yeah.
5.
So
Does
it is undead, Joey.
So it does an
Oh.
extra D8. Joey.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It is an undead.
And one more d.
Yeah. Nice, Joey. You just did 29 damage, and it is dead.
Yeah.
So describe how
Explodes
you
of fire.
kill this creature, Joey.
Yeah, feels good. Feels good. I look down at it's like smoking, ashy corpse, and I just go,
I wanna run to Boy.
A man of many words, Rogal.
So
I also use. Can I use a point of lay on hands on Boyd?
not right now, but combat is over. So yes, we'll let you do that in a second. But Andrew, you crawl to boy.
Well, I was gonna try and heal him with healing word.
Sure, go ahead.
All right, let me see if I can do this. Cure wounds, actually.
You really like that dog, huh?
Well, I kind of need
Your
it.
only lead.
1d8 plus my spell. 1d8 plus 5.
No, I don't think it's plus 5.
It should just be your
Intelligence, is it?
It's
no,
4.
wisdom for
Oh,
range.
plus my wisdom thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's plus 3. So 7.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean I'm treating Boy more like a character here, so he gets to 7. Okay, there we go. So Boy whimpers as he wakes from, being knocked out from the creature, and he licks you as he still lies there and rests. He looks like he needs to rest. Okay. All right, so combat is over. You can discuss, talk to each other.
What do you think that thing was? Can I search the remains of the thing? I mean, it probably doesn't really have.
It's on fire. Like it's still
Yeah,
very
Yeah, it
much
is.
on fire right now.
very much on fire, but I'm sure not all of it is on fire. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's still got bits
Like-
of it, legs, extremities that are not lit on fire from the burn. But
It's
I-
like clothing. Is there anything identifiable about its clothing? Is it wearing cultist robe kind of thing? Is it wearing normal everyday outerwear? Is it does it look like it's wearing something that is ritualistic?
it actually looks very similar to what you're all wearing. It's type of fur, winter clothes. Hard to tell what fur because it's burning and on fire,
Okay.
but it's got some sort of heavy fur hood. It looks like it's got explorer's boots on, winter boots. It looks like it was a person.
What does its face look like?
There is no face. Once the fire dies down, after you get a chance to really inspect it, it almost looks like there is no body left remaining. It's bits and pieces of flesh, ligaments, but most of it is empty.
Does it
So-
have a head?
No.
My initial thought is that this is perhaps a body of one of the people that was sacrificed and somehow was cursed and converted into this creature. So I'm trying to identify if it has any anything that's specific to Torgal or that kind of look.
Mm.
That not I don't know if that's
There's no identifying
sigils or anything.
yeah, no. It
Nothing.
doesn't look like it has anything else on it. It just has the clothes that it's wearing. So like no pack, no items that you could like sort through. But it does look like a customary 10 towns survival weather coat.
Okay.
Probably could buy something. You could have bought something just like this at Triglio.
Okay. And is this the kind like they send the people out to sacrifice them? They don't give them survival equipment, right? Is that what we
No, they send them out naked.
Yeah,
So-
so naked.
like naked, naked, or like
Like
Naked.
It depends on the town.
okay?
At Targos, that's what they've been doing. They've been sending people out, so the chance of survival is it's not possible to survive. They go out for however far they can walk, and then they just pass out and die.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it is okay. So this is just a regular old 10-towner that got converted into the undead.
Yeah.
Tale as old as time.
Yep. Something like that. Maybe. Okay.
Does he have any gold on his person?
Nothing.
his robes?
No other items. No. No other items. Once the fire burns through, that light, obviously, that it was emitting is gone. So.
Seems the curse is affecting the people around here more than they would like to admit.
Yeah.
We had
Yep.
best move along.
We best be
Let's
on
get
our way.
more of these things out here coming this way.
Aye. Let's get boy hitched up and get out of here.
Okay.
Agreed.
So. There's my boy.
Yeah.
Well, that was unpleasant.
All right, so let's move on to the last few survival checks here. Give me 3 more survival checks for the cold. You get advantage on them for your winter clothing.
Yeah, their survival or
Sorry,
Constitution?
I said survival. I meant Constitution saving throws. Yep.
Good. With advantage?
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm seeing some good rolls here.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's failed so far. Oh, Everard has one.
I got a 9.
Yeah.
That's my lowest. What'd you fail?
That's a fail, yeah. It's a 10. So you fail, so you take 1 level of exhaustion from the trip. The remainder of the trip. All right. One thing I probably should have made clear is if you do fail, any future ones you're not going to have. Oh no, it's a saving throw. Never mind.
Right.
If you get to that level of exhaustion where you start having disadvantage on saving throws, then subsequent saves will have to be made with a regular roll. Your cold weather clothing will not work. Or it will work, it just won't.
The last
won't
one
be
would have
getting it.
passed anyway because it was 14 or 18.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, you were fine anyway. So Everard, you take a level of exhaustion from the cold. Everybody else seems to have passed. I'm just kind of skimming through this, but nobody got below a 10, correct?
Nope.
Although I don't see Joey's. Where are Joey's? Oh, you rolled.
Rolled an 11.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
giving me 3 though, Joey. 3 in total.
Oh, yeah, I give you 3. Oh, okay.
Mhm. Yeah.
Two,
Here we go.
two.
Oh god.
Oh, geez.
Okay, so
Ooh, boy.
you suffer a level of exhaustion, Joey. So you're at level 3 now.
So I'm at level 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh shit. All right.
That's fine.
Move.
Back to
Like just freezing some more.
yeah. Okay. So we're at Caer Konig. I'm gonna make the map visible. I think it's got the lighting on. There we go. Okay. So you're in Caer Konig. I'm just gonna read a quick description of Caer Konig. This is covered in it's a snow-covered town in the slopes of Kelvin's Cairn, which looms large behind this quiet lakeside town. Andrew, give me a history check. Tell me what you know about the history of Caer Konig.
All right, with disadvantage because of my exhaustion.
Hmm.
13.
Okay. You can decide if your character has been to Caer Konig ever, but it's it used to be a small camp, and eventually became a much larger town. It's still on the small side. There's about 150 residents. Okay. So Caer Konig. As you enter into the town, there's no town gate like Targos or Bryn Shander, so you just get in and you can kind of go wherever you want. You are approaching Caer Konig from the south, so you're headed in on this way, about here. And once you get into town, you can kind of ask around and figure out where you might want to go. There's only one place that you knew of that Garrett had been to, and that was the Frozen Far Expeditions, an adventuring outfitter. So if you'd like to go there or you'd like to do something else, it is now dark again. So
can we ask around about lodging, like where a place to stay might be?
Yeah. The Northern Light is what when you ask people in the town that you see. It's the Northern Light. The inn with the magic lantern, people are saying.
What is the magic lantern?
Whoever you ask will just tell you that there's a lantern above the door. It's magical.
We have to go.
I think I would know about this because I've been here before.
You might. So you're heading through town, and it is nighttime again, so you're traveling probably with a lantern out. The town sits... Go ahead. You have a question?
I ask any of the townsfolk about the glowing people?
Glowing people?
Yeah, but the creatures out in the tundra.
Sure, you
Seems to
stop
have
a
a
local
glowing
fisherman.
face.
I don't know what you're talking about, lad. Glowing people. Are you alright? Did the weather get you?
There was a man who didn't have a face, just beaming bright light.
Well, I hope they don't come here.
We killed them.
Oh, well, then they won't be coming here.
Sir, do you know anyone that ventures out to the tundra regularly from this town?
Can't say I do. The fisherman kind of scratches his head, takes off his hat, the steam coming out of his head. He says, now, if you don't mind, I'll be heading home.
Good day.
Have a safe trip.
Thank you very much for your time.
You probably want to talk to... Jarthra at the Frozen Far Expeditions. They'll know who's going out, as he waves goodbye, basically.
Now let's head
Farewell,
right there.
friend. And remember,
Yeah.
this is Edmund Brycene, friend to elf and man, wink, who you
Yeah,
saw.
He doesn't stick around for your sign off, but he's walking. But as you speak, he waves
Just saying
and,
as he's like walking away.
Mhm.
Wink. Just over here.
So, a few bundled up people shuffle between the snow battered houses, keeping their heads down, barely bothering to give you a look as you walk past them. There's a pile of snow that stirs as you pass it, and someone hidden beneath suddenly stands. The figure looks around and yells, "Well, who goes there? Is it thieves? I've found you, creeping bastards!" When he pulls down the scarf.
No, sir. No. It's just we're adventurers. We're looking for someone that we feared for their lives. We have his dog, and now we're here.
So the person pulls down a scarf that's covering their face, and you see the silver dragonborn holding onto an empty wine bottle as if it were a weapon. He belches and grins at you and says, "Well, pardon my manners. A bit jittery with all the thieving going around. I'm Trovis, the town's speaker."
I am Rogal, traveling sword. And I go to like shake his like clawy hands.
Yeah, he'll extend, but because he's a little off, he'll kind of like miss your hand. He'll kind of like have to grasp at you a couple times.
I apologize, even though he's the one primarily missing his hands. I just feel awkward about the situation. But I do my best.
Did he appear from a pile of snow?
That
Pile
seems
of
odd.
snow. Yeah.
Okay.
Enjoying the
you-
weather.
He passed out in that snow pile, or passed out and the snow piled onto him.
He looks down at the
Out of
snow.
way.
Go ahead. Did I,
That's
Uh,
an
are you
observation.
talking? Or am I talking? Are you talking?
You're
are
talking.
you talking to me?
So CJ, when Edmund mentions the snow pile, he looks down at it as if the first time ever seeing it, and he goes, "What? I wasn't sleeping. I've been patrolling. Yeah, that's it. Patrolling. Yeah.
Of course.
Who's been what's been being stolen around town?
Well, lots of things. Things are disappearing. One thing, the lantern outside of the Northern Light. It's gone.
How long has it been gone for?
It was taken the other night. Just maybe a day or two ago. Yeah. Yeah, in fact, I'm headed there now. Gonna get some supper. You're more than welcome to come along. Adventurers like you might be good here in town. Maybe the thieves will stop, knowing that there's some brave heroes here.
And frankly, there's nothing like a proactive speaker patrolling around his town trying to solve the ills.
That's right. That's what I tell people. And he tries to take a swig of his wine, but it's frozen solid. Well, look at that. And he kind of empties the bottle. Nothing comes out. Gonna need to get
Well,
another one of these.
Well, I'm certain we can get more of that at the Northern Lights.
Yeah, come with me. We'll chat. Where are you all from?
How does wine freeze?
That's how cold it is, Joey.
It's pretty cold.
It's pretty cold.
It's negative 50 degrees. It's pretty
Isn't
cold.
like alcohol? Like
I think alcohol can still freeze at a certain temperature, and I'm pretty sure negative 50 is cold enough. I'm not a expert on this.
What time is it?
Biologist.
What time is it? It's, probably you still left at 10, 4, 5 p.m., something like that. So it's about supper time.
Okay.
Wine freezes about 15 to 20 degrees Fahrenheit. I just looked up.
Oh, so that's
'Cause I used to work in a bar, and we put wine in the freezer to chill once and forgot about it.
Oh, and it
We got
froze.
an entire deep chest freezer full of broken bottles of wine.
Oh, yeah, this is...
oh my god.
It was
This
fun
is
cleaning that up.
My companions, do you think we
That's
should
crazy.
stop at the Frozen Thar expeditions first and meet up with our new friend Trovis afterwards?
Nonsense. Come with me. Jethra can
Okay.
wait.
Well, you've convinced me. Let's go.
Well,
Down speaker.
you've convinced me.
Anime, I'm hungry.
Come on.
Edmund, will you say something?
I was going to say, since he was the town speaker, it might be best to be in his good graces. We should probably follow.
True.
So Trovis takes a deep breath. He's trying to stop hiccuping, and he says to you, "The town has already had some thievery troubles. no one's seen anything, really. Just the other night, the lantern, at the Northern Lantern, was stolen. You see, Corey won't let me hear the end of it, because I haven't been able to find those responsible. Well, not yet, at least. But I have a knack for finding thieves.
Sounds like quite the quest.
Yes, yes. See, in my younger days, I was quite the hero. Yeah, quite the hero.
I bet you were.
Yeah, there was this one time where I tricked a group of kobolds into believing that I was a dragon in humanoid form. They worship
You're
me like a
deep
god.
bellowing laugh.
They worship me like a god.
Stupid kobolds.
Sons of bitches. It was great.
Where are those kobolds now?
Oh, I don't know. Dead, probably, yeah. Well, see, I tricked them into helping me raid a troll's lair. Not all of them made it out.
That is
Or at least...
that is a lot. That's a lot.
Or at
to
least
take
they were a
in
lot
right
shorter.
there.
They were a lot shorter after that.
Oh my god! I hear the grotesque humor, and I try to laugh. I think I may have to take a deception check.
No, you don't have to. He doesn't. He's not in the right mindset to even understand what's going on. So, I think I actually have a picture of him. I do. Yeah, I do. Here he is.
Okay.
Yeah, picture coming at you.
Oh my god, that's sick. I say to him, the Silver Dragonborn were, at least to my people, are known as just, honorable folk. Well, how did you end up here?
And when you say that the silver dragons are honorable, and all I heard is that the white dragons are evil bastards. And he tries to take another swig, but he again forgets that the wine is frozen.
I give him a smirk.
He says, I've been here for years now in the 10 towns. I like the cold. It helps me breathe.
Now you said the innkeeper was giving you problems about the stolen lantern.
Yeah. Corey and her sister. Yeah, the two of them. The two of them are on my case about not being able to find these thieves. Allie and Corey.
Well, you're the town speaker, and you're letting the two of them boss you around?
Well, town speaker's more of just a title. I'm just like everyone else here. Washed up, has been.
Oh, no. You're the only heroic one I've met in this town.
Oh, thank you. Thank you kindly. But sadly, I can't find these thieves, and the magic lantern isn't the only thing I can't find. A pair of goats were stolen the other day. A small sack of pearls from the Frozen Far expeditions. Seems like items are going missing. Yeah. And, maybe it's fate. But you showed up here. The town doesn't really have all that much coin. But, maybe we can barter for some compensation, if you'd be willing to help with the investigation.
Well,
absolutely. Unfortunately.
What's one more investigation to the two we're already into?
Garrett could be out there. We're looking for a man named Garrett. Would have stopped here a few days ago. Perhaps you saw him.
Can't say I did.
We have a team of Goliaths.
Perhaps a group of travelers. Couple humans, a halfling, and a Goliath.
A big fella. A Goliath.
Mhm.
Yeah, I saw a Goliath in here. Yeah. Might have went to the Frozen Far. Yeah.
Frozen Farm.
Frozen
What
Far
can-
expedition.
What can you tell us about the Frozen Far expeditions?
Oh, it's the best outfitter in the 10 towns. You can buy anything there. Any survival gear. You folks need some?
Not really.
No. You've
So
got
ju-
lovely goggles.
So just at about this moment, you have been walking through the town, and you get to the Magic Lantern Inn, the Northern Light